Hey everybody, Bigfoot here with Bigfoot Videos. So in today's video, we're gonna take these wooden stakes and we're gonna hammer them in around each of the corners and then one on each midpoint on the sides. And then we're gonna screw them into the pallet to make sure that this thing's nice and sturdy, and we'll consider it vibration free. It's already been leveled. So then once we anchor it to the ground, we don't have to worry about a kid or a dog or anything messing with it. And we won't have to worry about it vibrating around on the ground out here. This is screwed to the pallet, so should have a good deal. It's fully ventilated on the underside, and then I'm gonna get some kind of a canopy type deal to set up over the top of it that I can lower down, kind of lower than the level of the pool, anchor that down. So, but today I'll do the stakes, and then once I get the canopy in, I'll put that in. So enjoy the next few clips. I'll probably putting some salt in and getting this pump running as well. So here we go. All right, everybody, I think that's gonna do it for today's video. I don't think I caught it on video on the time lapse, but what I did was I just noticed that when I was doing the backwash, it was saying to basically the instructions told me to backwash. It says backwash until a clear flow of water is observed in the waste drain outlet or through the drain sediment window. And I did it, I backwashed it for like 5 or 10 minutes, and it was still cloudy in my big mason jar that I filled up, but there weren't really any sand particles settling in the bottom, any like large media. So I turned it off because it had been running for a bit. It's just sucking water out, and nothing was really changing after a while as far as what I was getting in my glass. And I ran a rinse cycle, and it almost immediately flushed out all of the sand out of this sediment window, and then the water was crystal clear on my little drainage setup. I just put together some gutters to try to get it away from the pool as much as possible. I'll buy a tube later for that, one of those flexible ones. But so I was like, well, let me run it again. I'll do a backwash again just to make sure. And it kind of did the same thing, but this time it was like it flushed some bigger particles in here, but then it kind of planed out. It didn't really put any more big particles in there. But pretty quick, it was like just kind of cloudy water. It just wasn't really putting hardly any sand particles in there. So I was like, I think that's good. And so then I did another rinse cycle on it again, and now I've got the actual normal operation of it running under the filter mode. And so I'm gonna let that run for 12 hours, just since it's an initial. This is all the first time I'm doing it. I'm gonna let it run and circulate that water and start filtering off all the junk on the top that's just gotten in there since we started filling it up. And I'm gonna start putting in my salt and my other chemicals, and I'm gonna start testing the water and stuff like that. So, but I'm gonna let this run. I should be able to cut the water off soon to the pool. It's almost completely full. So So I'll film some more if I end up doing like the test strips. I'll be testing my water to check out the levels of that, untreated, and then I'll start putting my salt in, and then I'll start putting my muriatic acid in, and then the other one, I can't remember what it's called right now, but I'll go over it later. So, but if I don't see you again in this video, like, share, and subscribe. Questions in the comment section, and then in the meantime, go check out some of the other content. Here we go.